Good. And the Wizards lead by 6. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Wizards leading by 4. Middleton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carrington. Off target from outside.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Dort for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, for Lu Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Thunder, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kicks it to George for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
3 points.
Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
All right, let's take a glance at which 2 guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. Number 5 is Corey Kispert.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Middleton. And they double up Middleton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what the schedule for the... Thunder looks like. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And that game against Memphis, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on George. Holmgren, and he hits it to tie the game.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Smart looking around. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. And the Wizards with another three.
And it's fantastic performance. From the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the wing, right side. Here's Holmgren. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Smart passes to Middleton. With a steal. Holmgren against George. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, Chet Holmgren able to get to the mid-range opportunity. He's dialed in from that distance.
And here's Middleton. He's got 12. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Three-pointer Holmes. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Caruso penetrating.
Man. And he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
We've also seen them show mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Bay, he's checked in for Washington. Champagnie comes in for Middleton. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Wiggins against Smart. Here's Champagnie. They get it back. Goes back up. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
That's the kind of high-impact play Marcus Smart makes. Gets to the ball and sends it right back up.
Williams in the post. Holmes is on him. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bay with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Wizards. Coulibaly's checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Wallace with it. He's got 5. Launches it. And Holmes pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smart passes to Holmes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Richaun Holmes at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for OKC. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 1. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Coulibaly with it. Wiggins on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
At the line for the Wizards, Coulibaly taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Back to Caruso. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Smart. Here's Bay. The 3 ball. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Here's Wallace. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smart passes to Bay. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Cason Wallace. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
The Wizards making a switch here. Sarge checked in. He's off on the second. Oklahoma City trailing. And 1:01 left in the half. Outside, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Bay inside. Williams defending. Fires from the line. And he knocks the jumper down.
The advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wallace, right side. Pulls up. And he can't get that one. Bay against Caruso. Pass to Champagny. Beyond the arc. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Wizards out in front, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And guys, let's dig into the first half action. Chris Middleton off to a roaring start.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable.
When you slow down the word comfortable, you actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Flopping Freddy is asking Shaq, did you have any major beef with other players during your playing days?
That's a great question. It'd probably be quicker for Shaq to name the players he didn't have a beef with.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time to answer this question. We'll have to look it up.
You guys are being dramatic, but there may have been a couple of players.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for the Wizards. Sarr out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. Here's Joe. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Middleton outside. Rejected by Holmgren. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Middleton, out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Number 1, the Thunder.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. To the paint. Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington, George. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. George hits them both. Thunder trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Williams.
Incredible defense from Middleton. I mean, maintaining good pressure on the shooter without fouling.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren, shooting one.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Defense right on him. For the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Middleton passes to Sarr. Pass to Coulibaly, and there's a pick. There's 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
At the line for the Wizards, Coulibaly, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Out in front now, although
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Kispert's checked in for Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Kispert outside. Back to Middleton. Pass to Carrington. This one for three. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Middleton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Middleton's got 14 points for the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Jones, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Wizards trail by 4. Outside Jones. Pass to George. From the high post. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Jones, the pass to Sarr. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The baseline J is on the way. And Dort's from Holmgren.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
Here's Carrington. On the wing, Jones. Drilled from 11 feet out. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.